Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gaming with the Bros podcast.
Episode number 43. Today is September 14th, 2020. Oh my gosh. So much happening right now.
Yeah, a lot of news this week, or last week, I should say. But
Yeah, it feels like it's been an eternity since last Monday
yeah, but
in
most
terms of news.
importantly, I mean, it's the week of Super Mario 3D
Yeah,
collection. Super
3D
excited for that.
collection coming out. I cannot wait. I'll talk about it in a little bit, but I've been playing a modern classic
A
to get
modern
ready for.
classic.
Yeah. But Harrison, how was your week?
Oh, it's been good. It started out well, Tuesday morning. So me and Dad cleared out our back area because I think I mentioned it last week. We're trying to
Mhm.
um, get everything cleared out so we can have like a kind of like a party in the woods situation, like a really
Yeah.
chill spot in the woods. And then Tuesday, the tree guys came at like 7:30 in the morning and started chopping down two of our trees because they were kind of sketchy. And it's the main spot where I park my truck, so I didn't want it to get have like because we've had limbs fall off that tree before, and I didn't want them
Yeah.
to destroy the windshield or anything like that. And they chopped off. There was one giant tree that we have that was kind of leaning a little bit. I mean, it was still like healthy, but we were kind of concerned because if it fell, it would definitely like destroy our house pretty much.
Mhm.
So we had them cut off some major limbs on that thing, and then we've been using all of the mulch to kind of spread out as like a base that we're
Okay.
eventually going to put like pine needles and stuff down.
Yeah.
So been doing that mainly, and then what else did we do? That's kind of been it. We took a couple day break, and then yeah, it's mainly what I've been doing this week. Not too bad, pretty good week.
Just
Quick
working
week,
in the yard.
quick week, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Flying by.
weirdly quick.
Yeah.
I went.
What?
It was Memorial Day.
Yeah, that's true. How was your
Yes,
week?
it was pretty good. Yeah, it went by super quick. This weekend or last weekend, I should say. Alicia and I went to Boyce, Virginia, which is about an hour west of Virginia, and did a little staycation for the night. Stayed at a hotel, and we went to this. I don't want to call it a restaurant because it's at a house, but it's
Yeah.
called the
Hmm.
Provender, and it's only been in operation for about 5 weeks, and they only have like dinners every Saturday. But they have a garden, like a pretty big garden out in their backyard,
Mm-hmm.
and they grow like kind of every type of vegetable you could imagine, every type of fruit and vegetable you can imagine. And it's like a 5 course meal, and most all of the stuff is grown from their garden.
Right. That's pretty
So
cool.
yeah, it was
So,
like a 4 hour long 5 course meal,
wow.
and it was just a bunch of different
What was it?
stuff.
Was it just you and Alicia, or was there other people there?
Yeah, it was just me and well, it was us two, and then there were 8 others kind of spread out across the porch, and we were inside in like their little outset um, kitchen area.
Okay.
So there were 10 people there, and like they started off, they gave us a oh, what was it, like a mixie of some sort when we walked in. They gave us a tour of the garden and
Yeah.
everything, and then we sat down. They had like a pairing with every meal, like pairing like a drink with every meal. Like one of them was a Moscow Mule type drink.
Hmm.
One of them was red wine. We had steak for our third course, and they had red wine with it.
Cool.
Um, yeah, it was really cool. It was so freaking good. Like one of probably like top 5 best meals I've ever had.
Dang.
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
it was a little expensive, but we
Yeah, I mean a
used
5 course meal. Yeah.
yeah 5 course meal, and then 6 drinks essentially.
Yeah.
But we used that Trump debit card that came in and paid for a little bit of it using that.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was really good, and yeah, super full afterwards. Just
I bet.
we went back to the hotel, and I was just like flipping through channels and stuff, and I came across Birds of Prey.
Okay. The Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I watched that. I was like falling in and out of sleep during it, but from what I saw, it was okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. It bomb at the box office, but
It did, yeah. It
yeah, I
bombed pretty
heard it was
hard.
pretty good.
Yeah, but this weekend's kind of been a movie weekend. I watched Ready or Not. I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's like
I've heard of it. I've never seen it though.
okay, look it up because it's on
Okay.
Amazon Prime. It was pretty good. The ending was like kind of like a twist ending. Like,
Okay.
and then I saw Good Boys. You've probably seen trailers for that, but it's like the three 12-year-old kids. It's kind of like a younger Superbad.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
movie
yeah,
where
yeah.
they're going to a kissing party and yeah, so that was really funny. And then yesterday I saw It Too.
Oh,
It Chapter
you've never
2.
seen it?
No, I loved the first one, but I never saw it.
It's not as good as the first one, but it's pretty
Not as
good.
good.
Yeah.
Very, very long. Like
Yeah.
almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it's very
Crazy.
long.
The only, or I guess the big problem I had with it was, there are 6 or 7 characters. Right?
Yeah.
And each character has to have like a thing, like
Yeah,
a moment.
Yeah.
And that happens like 3 times during the movie with 6 or 7 different characters, and it just kind of drags.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can kind of see like, oh, now they have to do Mike, or now they have to do Bill, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. It was a good way to spend a Sunday afternoon, though.
Yeah, yeah. Solid movie. Was kind of hoping
Pretty
for a little
solid.
bit more, but it was still good. It was still good.
Yeah, yeah, still good. All right, let's. Oh no, let's not get into the news yet. Not yet. Let's get into
Yeah, we
what
got
we've been
we got some
playing
games to
this
talk
weekend.
about.
Let's get into some games.
Tony Hawk, I played a little bit more. Not into it as much as I thought I was gonna be, to be honest.
Really?
And I guess I've been so busy that I just haven't really had time to sit down and like,
Mhm.
and I'll swing over into the other game I've been playing, which is Mario Odyssey as well, is because Kellen has been super into Mario Odyssey. We've played a ton. We even streamed it the other night too.
Really?
Yeah, people that came in, they're like, "Oh my god, he's like godly at this game." I'm like, "Yeah, he's actually really good." And then speaking of Mario, we went to I had to go do some errands on Friday, and well, there's this pawn shop near our house that it's right by like a True Value in a Dollar General, and I've always been curious about it because it's relatively new. So I popped in there. They had a 2DS, like the wedge looking one.
The cheese wedge.
Yeah. So I was like, because I'm kind of nervous about Kellen playing the other ones I have, just because they got the clamshell, and I'm afraid he's gonna break the hinges. So I thought about it, and then the guy was busy selling guns to some dude, so I left. And then Brittany had to go run to the store, and I was like, just swing by and see how much that thing is. And because I saw one online, it was like $100 used or $80 used or something like that. Long story short, we picked it up. It was $40. Came with a charger.
$40?
Yeah, it came with a charger, a little case that needs to be cleaned, but hey, it's a case. So he's been playing that. It's pretty cool. I think it's actually pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, it fits well in the hand. It's not terrible. It's actually a little bit more comfortable than I think the 3DS, because you get more room to like grip it, which is nice.
Do you have it around you right now?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Send a picture of it to me later.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Let me shoot Brittany a text real quick to have her bring it to me.
I've never seen one in person. Just always theorized it.
But yeah, we got that for him, $40. It was like pretty much a steal because I thought about getting one online, and I think the lowest I saw was 80. So I was like, man, and when she sent me the price, I was like, pick it up, get it, because it was like 50, but she's like, I'll give it to you for 40. So I'm like, all right, cool. And
nice.
then I took him over to like a little game shop, it's in Greensboro. Little like they sell like a bunch of NES games, tons of like old school stuff. Really, really cool little shop. And I ended up picking up the new Super Mario Brothers plus the new Luigi game. And it was like $25. Yeah, for the Wii U. Which again is a steal because on the actual eShop it's still $60. Jesus. And like Amazon it's still pretty expensive. So I saw that and I was like, yep, I gotta get it. So he's had, dude, it's been Mario City, man. Like, and then I got the new Mario coming out Friday, coming to the house, and I've told him about that, and he's excited.
Oh my, that is just
So
it's like a dream come true right
yeah,
there.
it's just Mario Town right now.
Is he comparable at the 2D Mario's as well?
Yeah, he does pretty good. I've also got him. I also bought him the Mario on my phone too. I just went ahead and
The
dropped the
Mario
$10.
Run.
Mario Run, because I mean, he's been playing the same 3 levels for so long now. It feels like I was just like, I'm just gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
Um. So but yeah, he likes both. He really likes Odyssey because it's just kind of open world esque, and he can just kind of run around and do his own thing. But
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like,
yeah,
since it's not level based necessarily, like, what is he going for moons? Does he know that that's a thing?
yeah, oh yeah, he knows about the moons. He knows. I mean, with the assist mode and having those blue arrows, it
Mhm.
really does help.
Oh, the assist
Now
mode.
it's kind of just the main. Once you get enough moons to move on to the next level, the assist mode, well, I believe, stops
Mhm.
in that level. So there's tons of other moons that you can find, and some he's good at finding, and some, I mean, some are just kind of hard to, unless you actually know. Because I mean, I
Yeah.
remember the game, so unless you actually know where they are, they can be kind of troublesome to find. But yeah, he likes all of them. I mean, every Mario game he's played, he's loved. So
That's awesome.
nice variety that I'm giving him here. That's what I do.
Yeah. Well, taste of life.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Mario Odyssey, I got inspired to go back in and try to get all the moons. And I jumped in on Friday.
Okay.
One of the first things I did, I went to that stupid volleyball thing, and I did it. God, I got 96, and then I messed up,
Oh,
and then I went back and I got 250.
oh my God.
I just kept on going.
Yeah, you might as well
Yeah,
show
but
him his box, man.
I've gotten all the moons on every world except for um the castle,
Okay.
the Mario or
Peach's
Peach's
Castle.
castle. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I only have like 10 left there, and then the rest I think I have to buy.
Yeah.
You cap at like 9.99, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm only like 860 something, 870.
Yeah.
So I think I have to buy the rest, which I probably won't do.
Yeah, I just did not feel like I tried to look up like the best way to farm coins, and even that way was not super generous with the coins. So it was good. It's
Mhm.
going to take a while. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's unless you get something special for getting all the moons.
And I don't think you do.
Okay. Do you
Yeah, I
get
don't.
anything for getting like all of the base moons, like without having to buy all the moons?
I think you do.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil it if you don't have it,
Yeah, yeah. Don't
because
spoil it.
it's kind of cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pumped to finish it. Like I feel like I forgot how fun that game was just
Oh
to
yeah,
traverse around and platform and stuff. And
yeah.
I,
It's
yeah,
super fun. It's definitely. I mean, like we discussed last week, definitely my favorite Mario game.
mm-hmm.
I love all the levels. I love the way it's broken down and how freaking weird it is. It's such a weird game too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's weird.
some of the worlds are like just so weird. Like the Luncheon Kingdom is an odd one.
Yep.
I don't know the Metro Kingdom. That one's just
Yeah,
surreal. And,
yeah.
like a
Yeah,
fish out of water
Kellen
situation.
just got to that one
Okay.
today. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna like the celebration they do
Yes,
with
I
the
know. I
TV
can't
room.
wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Man, I want them so bad to make a Mario Odyssey 2.
Yeah, I'm surprised they never did like any expansions, because I feel like that game would be super easy just to throw in couple extra kingdoms or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, they never did.
There were a lot of rumors of them adding in a sunshine
Mm-hmm.
world, like a Isle Delfino,
Yeah.
but I mean, it never happened. They just had that Luigi DLC and then a bunch of costumes come in.
Yeah. Speaking of Sunshine, I actually, um, Kellen wanted to watch like a YouTube video of Mario, so we started watching like a Super Mario Sunshine speed run. Where
Oh, okay.
this guy had done it in like 3 hours, and I just started watching. I was like, oh my gosh, man.
Well,
Ugh.
he just wanted to watch like anything involving Mario. Just
Yeah, like I think I was on my phone or something, and then I was like, well, I pulled up YouTube and I typed in Mario, and then he's like, oh my gosh, and like apparently he like loves the Sunshine one. Like when I showed him the 3D All Stars trailer, like he loved the Sunshine one. So
Really?
I think
Wonder
he's gonna be
why.
excited. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the water or I don't know, the paint and stuff. I'm not really sure
Yeah, I
what
bet
grabbed his eye.
clearing all that smudge. What is it? Clearing all that stuff.
Yeah, the
Sludge,
sludge or yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember what it's called.
paint. I don't know. Well, you're gonna have to take him to see the Mario movie when it comes out too, and you're gonna have to take him to Nintendo World
In Japan.
in Japan. You
I
better
mean,
not
that'd
let
be
him see
cool.
anything about that.
Oh, he would freaking die.
He would. But that's about it for me. I kind of fell off of Tony Hawk as well. Like I powered through it last weekend, and then I just haven't played it. I've just been playing Odyssey. It's
Yeah.
just
I did download Little Nightmares. It's on sale right now for like $7.
nice.
So
Good.
I think I had about $10 worth of points. I was like, well, let me go and get this. So it's downloading now. It's actually probably finished, but I want to dive into that because I know the second one's coming out. I know they announced it. I don't remember on
February.
the date. Yeah, sometime next year.
Mhm.
So I want to get in that because I think that's going to be my kind of game with the creepiness factor.
Yeah, tell me how it is because I saw that and I was thinking about getting it.
Yeah, I mean, it's $7, $7.50, something like that.
Yeah.
Anything else that you have been playing?
No. Oh wait. I tried. I tried to play Spellbreak. The what is it called? The what's the get? Oh my god, I'm having
Thronebreaker?
no Spellbreak. It's like Fortnite, the battle royale. I can.
Oh
It's like
yeah.
the
I know what you're talking about.
magic battle royale. I downloaded it
Yeah,
on Switch, and 5 minutes into every game, I would get like connection issues, even though I was literally hardwired to
really.
my Ethernet. So I don't know if it's like a server issue or if it was something on my end,
Wait,
but
the Switch hardwires?
I have a USB to Ethernet
Oh,
connector.
I didn't know you could do that with the Switch.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty nice. Well, it's tough too because the Switch. I feel like the Switch soft caps below
Yeah,
100 megs,
I'm sure. Yeah,
so you can't really get that great
that great.
of speeds, even if you're hardwired. But you can
Yeah,
do it if you so please.
cool, sweet. All right. Well, you want to dive into the news this week?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Cool. Yeah. So what was it? Was it Monday that everything got? No.
It
When
was
everything get leaked?
it was Monday night, kind of in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
leading into Tuesday. Somebody leaked the Xbox Series S. What
Yep.
it looked like. They leaked the price and the release date, and then the next morning, so Tuesday morning, Microsoft tweeted out and they're like, "So here's the Series S." So that was it, pretty much. I mean, that was the leak,
Yeah.
and it looks cool. It looks like a speaker box or
Yeah. A lot of people are saying it looks like a washing machine or something, or like an old iPod, something. I don't know.
yeah,
I think it looks pretty cool.
it does.
They sent out a bunch of display models to a bunch of like YouTubers and to
Mhm.
IGN of like what the box is going to look like, and like, it's like a replica but without like the insides.
Yeah,
Um,
just a skeleton.
the Series X is not as big as I thought it was going to be.
It's really not.
I mean, it's still like pretty massive. Like I don't think. I mean, it's definitely way thicker than the Xbox One is, but uh, not as big as I thought it was going to be, which is cool.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna fit
Yeah.
in my TV stand, which is nice.
Yeah, so I mean, what a world that they announce the Series S and give us the price for the X and the S like in a tweet. It's kind of bizarre. I mean, I know like earlier at the top of the show we stated or maybe it was before we started recording, but there's supposed to be an event. There was supposed to be an event this week
Mm-hmm.
with these announcements. So yeah, kind of funny it happened that way, but I think it
Yeah,
was just time to might as well,
yeah. They tweeted out and said, this is the tweet. It's $300, and then the next day they revealed the Series X price and release date. So
Yep.
it's $499, and then same date, November 10th is when it's releasing. And pre-orders go live September 22nd.
Yep.
That's pretty soon. That's next
Yeah.
Monday or next Tuesday, actually.
Yep. Do you plan on going ahead and pre-order this thing?
I might just nip it in the bud and
Yeah, I
pre-order
mean, even if you pre-order it on Amazon, you don't have to put money down. You just have
it.
it, Um,
Yeah,
so
just
I'll
have it
I'll
set up.
probably do that because I don't plan on getting this thing at midnight or anything like I did with the Switch. Uh, I think I'm good. Um, but
Yeah.
s- you want to get it at midnight?
Well, I
Best
was
Buy,
thinking like
Best Buy Bros.
November 10th. It's my
It
birthday.
is your birthday. You're
I might,
right.
I could take the day off,
You might could.
go at midnight, but
You could.
I don't know. Like the hype wouldn't be there if there wasn't like a main game to play.
Yeah. That's the thing that sucks, right?
Yeah. Like,
There's not that killer app
and like
for
Cyberpunk would be like a big one, but that's coming out like a week later. And
yeah.
then there's a couple of games that we'll talk about later that are launching with the Series X and S, but
But
there's
they're not exclusive to next gen.
yeah, not
Yeah.
exclusive to Microsoft or exclusive to next gen. So
Yeah, so spec wise, I mean the S and the X are pretty similar into to power. I mean you're getting I think it's 512 gigabytes for the SSD versus
yep.
the 1000 or sorry 1 terabyte for the Series X. Uh, the Series S or the Series X is 4K like ready to go. The S is I believe it can upscale to 4K.
Upscales, but it's native at
But it's
1440p.
1440, yeah. So yeah, the Series X is native. So if you care about resolution or don't care about it, I should say, the Series S is probably your best bet. I mean,
And if you don't want a disk drive,
yeah, and if you don't, yeah,
another
we forgot,
caveat.
yeah, we forgot to mention that. So if you want it all digital and you don't really care that much about resolution, yeah, Series S is a great price, and I'm really wondering what Sony's price is going to be and if it's changed at all after this, because this is kind of big. $300 to get you into next gen. Not as powerful as the X, but the X is there if you want, that extra power.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think that's. I mean, I think Microsoft killed it with their pricing,
they
in my
knocked it
opinion.
out of the park. I was expecting the S to be 400 or 450 or something like that. Like not too far off the mark of the X, but
Yeah,
holy
I mean,
crap,
I thought the X was going to be
$200.
6, and then the S was going to be 4, or maybe even 5. But yeah, I mean, $300 to get you into next gen. That's crazy.
And it's also worth noting that they do have a payment plan that you can
Mm-hmm.
utilize, 25 per month for 24 months for the S, and then 35 for the Series X. And with that, you get Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah. That's
So
yeah.
I mean that's $15 a month. So essentially, if you're buying the Series S, you're paying $10 a month for 24 months. That's $240. That's
Now, is it? There's no sort of like interest, is there? There's no
no,
sort
no,
of.
it's 0% interest.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
nothing like that.
cool. Sweet. Well, yeah, there you go. There you can for $35 a month you can get
Yeah,
you know
and
the Series X.
if you're already paying for Game Pass and you're already like eating that cost as is, like you're getting it even cheaper then
Yeah.
because it's just included in that base cost. So the question is, like, well, first of all, are you planning on getting the Series S or the Series X, or are you waiting for the PS5 prices?
Hopefully they announce this stuff before. Well, obviously with this rumored event coming here shortly. Hopefully we get prices for PS5 before pre-orders go up for the Series X.
I think we'll definitely get prices on the
Yeah.
Wednesday event.
So Series X, that's the one I want. I just want to go ahead and jump into the powerhouse. That way I don't have to worry about it down the road. I'm already there.
Yep.
I've got a 4K TV. Granted, it's not the greatest 4K on the market, but it's a 4K TV that I can use if need be. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm there. I got the TV. I just want to get the powerhouse.
I'm the same boat. I have a TV that's 4K ready. I've never hooked up a 4K console to it. I've only had the
Yeah.
Xbox One
Yeah.
or the base Xbox One. So like, I just want to see. I want to see what all the fuss is about, man.
Yeah. I
What
mean,
this 4K shit is about.
yeah. I mean, I've never like you. I've only ever had the one. I've never upgraded to the One S or the One X. So like I've
Mm-hmm.
just kind of been sitting still with with this generation. So this upcoming generation, I want to be all in. I
Yeah.
want the I want the good stuff. So, I mean, maybe if you own the One X already, you might kind of be on the fence, and just to get the S because you paid what $500 for that One X.
Mhm.
So I mean, and that's kind of the reason I don't really like to jump into like the mid tier or like the middle of the generation upgrades, I guess, what they did
Yeah.
with the Pro and the One X. I didn't really see a need to. The game, some games ran great and some,
It
you
just
know,
yeah,
it
it
just
just
wasn't worth
wasn't
it to me.
necessary. I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't, I didn't need to drop $500.
Mhm.
Um, and now I can get the Series X for what the One X was, which is insane.
Even what the
So,
one was at launch, it was 500. Then they dropped it to 400 and dropped the Connect.
yep.
Like that's crazy that the Xbox One launched at 500, and so is the Series X, which is
Yeah. Yeah,
multitude.
I think the 500 is a perfect price.
Mhm.
Then jumping into 3 for the Series S is, I mean, even better. If
That's
you're,
a steal, man.
yeah,
That's
I think it's an absolute steal. And I don't know, a lot of people who maybe, I mean, like, look, me and you, we're quote unquote hardcore gamers, right? We play
yeah.
everything. Like we're gonna get all the consoles regardless.
Eventually,
We may have our preferred console, but we like everything. Like we're not just gonna say, oh, screw Xbox because Sony's better. No,
yeah.
we like everything. Like that's the beauty of owning all the consoles is I get to dip into both, or
Mhm.
to all three.
I get to love Gears and Last of Us.
Yeah, like, oh,
Uh,
Gears sucks. It's Last of Us 2 or 3 or 4. What it doesn't matter.
both.
So,
Yeah.
um, I know I kind of went on a little bit of a rant. And I forgot what I was gonna say.
Something about what? So you're gonna get
So,
Series X.
Series X right now. I don't know. I really do think that the PS5 is gonna be $600, and then
What
that
the
and,
discless?
and then the discless. I don't think that the disc is gonna be that much of a difference. I think the discless might be 550, 549. I just don't think it's gonna be $100 cheaper, unless you're not getting as much space. But that wouldn't would it make much? Would it make well? Either way, you've got to install the game. So I guess having the same space still is fine, or maybe you get less of um, less memory on your SSD.
Yeah, I just don't know what the market is for this discless PS5. Like, I get it for the Series X because it's smaller, but the PS5 is just the same size, or the discless one is just the same size, or the all digital, I should say, is the same size as the regular one. Like, you're
Yeah,
not saving any space. I just don't know. Like, unless it's $100 cheaper, I just can't see it being worth not having a disk drive.
hey, what's
Like,
going on,
if
Noodles? Yeah, I would just, yeah. I mean, if it's $50 cheaper, I would just.
how's it going, Noodles?
I mean, I'm kind of at that point where I would want to, and especially with PlayStation 5, because or PlayStation in general, I don't get that many games for the consoles. I just get the
Mhm.
exclusives. So maybe with that, it would be worth it for myself because I don't I don't buy a ton of discs for that. So,
Yeah,
um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where
and like
people are at with that.
my only my only drawback for getting a discless one is like getting stuff on Black Friday, but there are digital sales
Yeah, the digital
all
sales
around
have
the
definitely
year.
caught up with the physical stuff.
Yeah, they're even better
Yeah,
at times
yeah,
than the one day a year that you can get physical games on sale. Like I'm not gonna buy, other than like I'm getting the 3D Mario collection, but I'm never gonna buy I'm never gonna buy physical games.
yeah, yeah. Unless it's something that's like really important to you. Like I think Zelda, I will always get physical.
Yeah,
I like having that for whatever reason. Oh,
it looks
I did
cute.
remember what I was going to say before I went off my little rant.
Okay.
So the people that are not necessarily fanboys of either, they just like gaming in general.
Mhm.
Um, I think with this Series S getting priced at 300, I think that's going to be a huge kind of persuasive argument for to jump into the Xbox first, because I mean,
Yeah.
you're getting comparable power versus the X, and for $200 less. I mean, you're jumping in for $300. That's the price of a Switch. So, I mean, I just think Microsoft killed it on their pricing.
They did, and I do think something is going to happen. I think Sony's going to have their press conference or whatever it is on Wednesday, and I think pre-orders are going to go live that day.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think
I'm
it's
sure.
going to happen, and
they're
going to get the jump ahead of Microsoft.
What could be interesting though is, I mean, let's say the PS5 is $600, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if, because remember when they announced the PS5, they had the headphones and they had that little charging stand. What if that's all included? Because it was very weird that they showed all that stuff together, but then there was no price. So what if all that stuff is included? Like maybe
in the $600.
in the $600 edition, and then maybe the other one's $5, and you don't get anything. You just get the discless PS5.
It's $4 and you don't get anything.
Yeah, I mean, because I imagine those headphones are probably going to be pretty expensive with their 3D audio that they're talking about. So, I mean, maybe that would be really cool. That could be very interesting because, I mean, obviously Xbox doesn't, other than the controller. I mean, and I imagine probably like some cheapo headset maybe that comes with it. Possibly, I don't know. That would be kind of interesting. That would be a nice persuasive argument for getting the PS5. I mean, because you're gonna want to try that 3D audio out. You gotta
get that 3D audio. But,
yeah.
Get that haircut all around your head. It's
yeah. So I don't know. I'm still not 100% convinced with the Series X. And granted, if Halo 5 or Halo Infinite was coming out, it'd be a no-brainer. Yeah, it would be a no-brainer for me. But now that's been delayed, it's really killed my hype for the Xbox Series X. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence, but I'm leaning more towards Xbox right now. But PS5 could be there too.
Yeah, I mean, if PlayStation has some killer launch titles like Demon Souls or I don't know, Spider-Man, I don't know what else they could have. We might even see more of Resident Evil.
I can't wait, dude. I want. They dropped Resident Evil on Game Pass. Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I need to go download it and play it again on Xbox because why not?
Yeah,
because I can now.
Yeah. Oh. You want to read the next one?
Yes. So Nintendo, they did it again. They did another tweet in the morning. I think this was either Tuesday or Wednesday, but they announced a sequel to Hyrule Warriors. This one's called Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Such an awesome name too. I love anything Calamity is so cool.
It's coming out November 20th.
Because wasn't Ganon called Calamity Ganon?
Yeah, he was called Calamity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And this game, it's a prequel. It's technically to Breath of the Wild. It takes place 100 years before, so it takes place during the Calamity War that the game referenced throughout itself. So you get to see the battle against Ganon, and you get to see everybody lose and all the champions die. But you get to play as all the champions too.
Yeah, it looks really good, man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Hyrule Warriors was actually surprisingly good, I thought.
I really liked it.
There's some stuff I didn't like about it, but yeah, for the most part, I thought it was a pretty solid Warriors game.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with the Zelda characters, it's even better. But yeah, this looks really good.
It seems like the perfect fit too, because it's a war. So there's a reason. There's a reason to have a Hyrule Warriors game. It's not building a Zelda universe around a Hyrule Warriors game. It's the other way around.
Yeah,
it just kind of fits in perfectly.
Yeah. And this comes out this year, November 20th. So it's like we said last week, we had no idea what Nintendo has, and then it's like
we didn't know what their November game was, and
here it is. So I mean, maybe they'll have something else, but I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think this is it. I think this is it for the rest of the year.
Maybe we got Pikmin coming out. We got Mario. We got there's some pretty solid stuff coming our way. Unfortunately, with this announcement, they did say that nothing new for Breath of the Wild 2 right now, but they'll update us soon, I guess.
You
Uh,
think? Well, it's definitely going to be a next year title.
I don't know, maybe like a November Direct or something. They announce the 4K Switch, and then they announce Zelda coming out in like March or April, launching with the 4K Switch.
Did I ask you last week if you would get this?
This game,
No.
the Switch.
The 4K Switch
Oh
if they
yeah,
announced
oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
I would too.
yep.
That would be like the ultimate play to have Breath of the Wild 2 as a launch title for their.
Oh yeah, but obviously they wouldn't do like we said before, like the new Nintendo 3DS kind of situation where it can only be played, because that would be pretty stupid. But
It would probably just be enhanced for.
yeah, so I
Oh,
mean that's a possibility. It's a lot of excitement in the air, man.
a lot of excitement.
Yeah,
One looming question I have for this game is, in the first Hyrule Warriors they had freaking a bajillion characters that you could play as
yeah.
from every part of the Zelda universe. But this
Hmm.
one's more focused, and it wouldn't make sense to have like random characters coming in like Linkle or
Linkle,
Linkle
forgot about that.
or I don't know, Midna. It wouldn't make sense to have Midna in this game.
No,
So who would be the playable characters aside from the champions, Link and Zelda?
I don't know. Maybe some. I mean, there's some other. Was there?
I mean, there was Sheik,
Yeah.
there
I
was
mean,
old Sheik in Breath of the Wild, so maybe
yeah.
there was a young Sheik that you play as. King Rival. Wait, what?
Rivali.
No, that's just one of the champions.
Yeah, that's
Rivali.
one of the champions.
Whatever the king's name is, you could maybe he would be a playable character.
Yeah. I mean, any probably the main character that's in the game, possibly. And then I mean, they could still put in some crazy characters as like DLC or whatever, unlockables, or something like that. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not going into this game like expecting the greatest story, because I mean Zelda's not really the greatest story in the world. I mean,
No, it's not.
it's
But
solid,
the story
fun.
bits in that game look pretty cool. Like
Yeah,
there's voice acting in the game, and it's just gonna be kind of just sad to see all of the champions have their final moment in the
yeah,
battle, and then see Hyrule fall to Ganon. Like it's one of those weird things where you just know the ending to the game before you play it.
yeah. It's like Halo Reach.
Like Halo Reach, like
Maybe there'll be like a little epilogue at the very end, and it'll kind of like dive in or tie into Breath of the Wild 2 or something.
yeah,
That could be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm very excited for this game. Yeah,
day one.
yeah, day one for sure, for sure.
For sure.
There's a rumor. It's rumored that I think we had mentioned before. There's that rumored. Or was it confirmed or rumored? This PS5 event. It's confirmed, right?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Okay, so Wednesday, PS5 event, but it's rumored that the PS5 is going to come out November 20th, so 10 days after the launch of the Xbox.
Yeah, I think it's either November 20th or November 17th is
So yeah,
one of those dates. It makes sense. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else.
yeah. I mean, there's not really. I mean, I feel like both these consoles. Well, obviously with the Xbox, definitely come out in November, but yeah, I mean, you want to get it out before Black Friday for sure.
Mhm.
So really anytime in September or November, I should say. I think October is probably a little bit too early, considering
Yeah.
that's next month, which is insane to think about. But yeah, I think that's probably a good time frame. Is that 20th, around that 20th mark? So
You wouldn't want to go that later week in November because you're launching during Black Friday, and then you wouldn't
yeah,
want to go early November because that's near election.
yep,
So I think that's that sweet spot, and I mean, Xbox kind of has the perfect date for launch.
yeah,
And that's just the next best date. So I think that'll be announced on Wednesday.
yeah. I mean, if we don't get the price and the date on Wednesday, what are you doing, Sony? Come on.
Yeah,
You get to go second like you wanted to. Shut up and just give us
just
some stuff.
man,
Yeah.
just give us the info.
And then as we mentioned earlier, with that 4K Switch, Bloomberg reports that Nintendo is asking its devs to be 4K ready. It's planning on a new console and a big software push in 2021. So
that would kind of line up with what we're seeing with all of the the Metroid Prime 4 delay, Breath of the Wild 2 delay. We still haven't heard anything on like Bravely Default 2. Like I think they're gonna make a pretty big push in 2020.
So when do you think this thing comes out? Do you think they're gonna do it as in March like they did with the original Switch, or do you think they are going to make this a big holiday thing?
I think it would be earlier.
You think so?
Yeah, or I'm just hoping, I guess, that it'll be earlier. But I don't
Yeah, I
know.
mean,
I feel like they want to hit close to the launch of the new consoles, and you know, I don't know. People might hold off if they know that a 4K Switch is coming.
yeah, I think it really just depends all on when this Zelda game comes out. I think that's going to be the big, huge push for this thing. Um, so yeah, whenever that thing's ready, uh, I'm hoping it's gonna be around March, like the big anniversary of Switch. So maybe they'll do it then, but we'll see. We'll see.
I'm just wondering when the initial release date of Breath of the Wild 2 was supposed to be. Like, do you think it was supposed to be this holiday?
I mean, it was announced last year. Um,
Yeah,
I mean, what the Switch came out in what 2017, 2016, 2017,
2017. Yeah.
2017. So I mean, it's come up on 4 years. So I mean, 3 years of change. I mean, we already know that it's going to use the same map as Breath of the Wild 2 or Breath of the Wild.
At least in some.
Yeah, in some regards, I'm sure. Um, or maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's ever confirmed or anything, but we would imagine that it would be.
They kind of showed the same map in the trailer, but I don't
Yeah,
know if that's indicative of you playing on that map.
yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think whenever Breath of the Wild 2 comes out is when the Switch 4K whatever. What do you think it'll be called? The Switch Pro?
Maybe maybe Switch Pro. That would be an easy title for them.
Yeah, Switch Pro, or I swear if they do new, I'm not, the new
won't.
Switch.
They won't.
That's such a bad
It's terrible,
marketing.
man. Like, oh, you getting the new? Are you getting the new Switch?
Oh, there's a new
Does that
Switch.
mean?
Yeah, yeah, it's the new new
The
Switch.
Switch Lite. The Switch Lite. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Switch Lite.
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that makes sense. You got the Switch, Switch Lite, and Switch Pro.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's it.
Yeah, or Noodles is saying that the Switch Pro XL.
Please no.
New Switch Pro XL.
Well, then you'd need a Switch Pro as well, and then it would just kind of devolve from there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sometimes these namings get very it's just too much sometimes.
Or maybe just the Switch XL. What did they they had a 3DS XL, right?
Yeah, it was because it eventually turned. It was the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL, and then I think they dropped the new at some point because they stopped making the original 3DSs. So, but yeah, all that stuff just gets kind of confusing. I think 4K or 4K. I think Switch Pro sounds good. You kind of know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Hopefully, obviously it's going to be 4K. Do you think it's going to be a proper 4K, or do you think it's going to be upscaling 4K? Probably upscaling, right? Like
I would guess upscaling.
Like 14, like the 1S or something, or the Series S. I mean, hopefully bigger hard drive or bigger memory, I guess, and then better battery as well.
Bigger. What? Because their storage is 32 gigs, which is criminally low. Yeah, they need to go bigger. Even 64 isn't enough. It doesn't sound like, but
yeah,
micro SDs are pretty cheap now.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, maybe like 64 standard, and then you can upgrade it. But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'll get it regardless. I mean, cool.
Just a bunch of Nintendo fanboys over here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll take anything. Hopefully, they have some nice colors.
Oh, you can count on that.
And then I guess we should have tied this into the reveal of the S and the X, but EA Play is coming to Game Pass.
Yeah,
What
so
a huge get for Microsoft.
that is pretty
Like,
big, man.
yeah,
That's
I mean
what do
that's
you, Battlefront, uh, Battlefields, FIFA. What else they got?
Mass Effect, some of the Mass Effect, all the Mass Effect games,
Yeah, Andromeda,
uh,
and then the rest of them.
and the Skate.
Yeah,
Um,
Skate's coming.
they did. I think they did show Skate 3 as one of the, like one of the big ones because they know how big it is.
All right.
I mean, yeah, it's, anything that's on EA Play right now is coming to the Game Pass, so that's kind of that's pretty huge. I think that's. I mean, yeah, it sucks that Halo's not coming out, but I mean that's a pretty big deal for Game Pass.
Yeah, and every new EA game that comes out, you can play for free for 10 days.
Yeah, so
That's pretty cool too.
pretty big. Yeah, pretty big.
And no price increase on Game Pass either. Staying the
Yeah,
same price, $10 or 15.
I don't know. I'm assuming like everything, eventually a price increase is gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean it
Maybe up
has
to
to.
like $17 a month or something because it's too good to be true. Sometimes I think about it, I'm like, I don't know, but then
Yeah,
I keep downloading games and it's awesome. So yeah, maybe at some point, but I mean, even if it was like $17 a month, I would
still do it.
yeah. So yeah, we'll see.
Do you have Ultimate right now, or do you just have the regular Game Pass?
I do have Ultimate. So Ultimate's what, $15 a month.
Mm,
And it's live. It's gold and Game Pass.
yeah, we should
Um,
caveat that EA Play is coming to Game Pass Ultimate.
is it just Ultimate?
It's just Ultimate.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
so I need to upgrade to Ultimate.
Do you not have Ultimate?
Mm,
So what do you pay for gold and Game Pass?
yeah, I do right now.
Well, how much is gold? $10?
Something like that.
So you're probably paying kind of what I pay. I mean, I think I pay $16 a month for Game Pass or for Ultimate or for the Ultimate. It's the golden whatever bundled together.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah.
something like that.
You want to read the next one?
Yep. So we got Assassin's Creed Valhalla. They pushed up their launch to match with the Series S and Series X. So it's coming out on November 10th.
Makes sense.
Still launching with the PS5 whenever that comes out, presumably later than
Yeah.
the Series X. But yeah, it'll be a launch title for the Series X and Series S.
Cool. You excited for this game?
Minimally.
Yeah.
Not terribly excited.
I'll probably wait for the reviews on this thing just to see what it looks like. I don't know. I just have not been into Assassin's Creed at all.
I can't get into it, man. I tried with Odyssey, and I don't know. I don't know what it was. Like maybe I was just burnt out of open worlds or
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see
Yeah,
how this game
we'll see.
does, and maybe I'll pick it up. I don't know. I wish I
Sweet.
could like rent it for a weekend and just
Yeah, right.
see how it plays. And
um
with that,
oh go ahead.
Gears Tactics is also launching on November 10th.
Yep.
Pretty hyped for this one.
Yeah, this looks really cool. It reviewed pretty well for the PC, and we hadn't really heard anything about Gears Tactics coming to the consoles for a long time, and they drop this. So pretty awesome that it's coming day one to the Series X and S. So cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play this.
Yeah.
And it's on Game Pass, so even better.
Game Pass.
Game Pass, man.
And this isn't in our notes, but I think Watch Dogs Legion is also launching with the Series S and Series X.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Are you excited for that one at all?
Not really. I don't know, man. I was really high on Ubisoft for a long time.
Gamer?
And anything they put out, it's all kind of samey, and
yeah,
I don't know. It just doesn't look very interesting to me. They did announce Aiden Pierce as a playable character in the game. So if you throw back to the original one, I mean, he was kind of like your basic white protagonist. He was like the worst. He was so lame. So if you miss him, he's in it.
That's good. I do like when Ubisoft had their Forward event. I don't know, man. Like the idea of being able to use anybody sounded kind of appealing, and yeah, everyone has their own quirks. Like the hitman had hiccups.
Yeah.
It like you would get found out easily, and then you could play as like the grandma and be really slow, or
Yeah, it's very tongue in cheek, I guess, in that
yeah,
regard.
very like gimmicky and tongue in cheek, and
So now that you brought up the Ford, I guess let's go ahead and talk about that too.
yeah.
Anything in that thing that really excited you?
Okay, there were a few actually.
Well, let's go to the list because I actually kind of forgot.
Okay.
I was kind of watching it while I was working, so I didn't really see everything. But let's go on the list and see.
Okay, first up we have Roller Champions.
Okay, I don't remember this one.
It was like the rollerblading game. It was
Okay,
before the actual event. They did like a pre-show.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. What did they actually announce? Okay, they announced Immortals: Phoenix Rising, which was initially Gods and Monsters,
Right.
or should I say Zelda? My God, like if it looks exactly like Zelda.
Yeah.
The art style, like they even have like the shrine type things
Mm-hmm.
that you go through and unlock stamina increases. And I
It
was
could be cool.
yeah, it could be cool. Like it looks fun. Like
Yeah.
it looks like a kiddie version of Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
Yeah.
for lack of a better description. But
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I'll keep an eye on it or whatever.
yeah, weird name though. I feel like
Yeah,
the
very
name
weird
could have been
name.
better. They could have just stuck with Gods and Monsters, and that would have
Yeah, I don't
set it
know.
better.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Prince of Persia is Sands of Time is getting a remake.
Yeah, so they're just bringing the PS1 version onto the next gen. Woo. That game looks terrible.
It looks pretty bad.
Graphically. And I'm not, people dogged on Halo looking like trash, and I didn't think it looked that bad, but yeah, this looks like garbage.
Straight
Because
out of 2002.
even to the point where like a lot of people thought it was just like a remaster,
Mm-hmm.
and they kept saying the word remake. It's they got re-recording lines and mocap with the same actor, which is cool. But yeah, it looked like the PS like 2 game or whatever. It doesn't look good at all. And it's coming out pretty soon, right? It's in February, I think.
January 21st.
January 21st. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Not much time to do any.
Yeah, I don't know. This might get delayed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was the best Prince of Persia game, right? Sands of Time. I remember you played that one back in the day.
Yeah, it was. Well, I played the remaster, I think, on the PS3. I think.
Oh, there's a remaster?
Yeah, I think it had all
Okay.
three of them in it. I
Gotcha.
think I can't remember. But the one I really liked was just Prince of Persia. It came out
Oh,
on
okay.
like the 360. That one it had a beautiful like cell shaded art style to it.
Mm-hmm.
Really fun game. That one was a lot of fun.
Nice. I'll have to check that one out or look at a YouTube video or something.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know how it holds up, but it looked gorgeous back in the day with its art style. It was
Nice.
very unique.
Nice. One I was pretty excited about was Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game.
I told you, didn't I tell you it was?
It looks
that
really
game,
cool.
Yeah, it's like a beat 'em up. I mean, it's 10 years old. 10 years old now. I remember playing that back on the PS3, and that game was so much fun. I mean, if you're into the graphic novels or even the movie, which is fantastic if you've never seen that movie, God, that game was so good, so good. The music, the music was so good.
I am sure the music was because the music in the movie was incredible.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, it's kind of like the 16-bit art style. It's very all the music is very chiptune-y. But yeah.
That sounds perfect. I'm definitely gonna pick this up on Switch when it comes out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, the game was delisted from everywhere. I don't know how long ago. So that was like the big joke. It's like, oh well, if I buy it now, it's not gonna get delisted, is it? But yeah, it got removed from all digital platforms years ago. So that's why it's had such kind of a cult following.
Interesting.
But yeah, it looks incredible.
Yeah, it looks really good.
that was probably the biggest thing I was like hyped on. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, dude, yes.
Yeah.
So,
And then they ended their presentation with Riders Republic, which is a steep type game that has snowboarding, BMX, downhill biking. It has the not paragliding, but the thing where you fly with the
yeah, wing gliding or
wing gliding.
wingsuit or whatever.
Yeah, wingsuit.
Looks like a super live service game.
Oh yeah, super live servicey and
Yeah. I don't know.
yeah.
It could be interesting, I guess. I don't know.
If they do the mechanics better than they did them in Steep, I think it could be really good.
Yeah.
And if they have it more lively of a world than Steep was, I think it has a good shot. But we were talking about this earlier, but like Ubisoft just keeps trying these extreme sports games, no matter
Yeah, I mean,
how hard they fail.
yeah, good for them. Because I know they did a couple. Didn't they do a sequel to Steep or like a big expansion to it?
A big expansion.
So, yeah, I mean, good for them for trying. Hopefully it turns out good because it looks cool, and I mean that's something that you don't really ever get experience to or have a chance to play too often. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, looks pretty cool. The first person biking shots that they showed were like they were like biking down like the mountainside or
Yeah, look pretty intense.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Excited for it. Excited to see more about what it actually is.
Yeah.
Just just a trailer.
Cool.
I think that's one of the big announcements at their event. It was, I wouldn't say it was bare bones, but they went in depth on the games that are coming out soon. Like they didn't touch on Far Cry 6 or any games that are too far out. So
yeah, didn't they say there was gonna be another forward too, like pretty soon? Didn't they?
Yeah,
they did, right? Like another one this year.
maybe. I mean, that sounds right.
Yeah, I mean, I really do wish like, and maybe Ubisoft will start doing this. I mean, just do kind of these direct style, announcements and kind of like in-depth, views into your game.
Yeah.
So we don't have to wait till E3 every year to get these huge announcements, and it's nice when companies can kind of consolidate all their, maybe even their smaller announcements into one big thing. So cool.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it. I like a bunch of companies are doing this kind of stuff now.
Yeah, it's been an interesting year. It still makes me want E3 more and more, just because like we just didn't get that, I don't know, that vibe this year. I mean, obviously with everything, we didn't get like that 3-day just rush of back-to-back conferences. So, but yeah, what can you do? It's still been a pretty good year for announcements. So
yeah, it's been a good year. It's picked up for sure.
You want to read the next one?
Yes. So, No More Heroes 3 was delayed to 2021. Initially, it was slated as a 2020 game, but Suda51 announced that they were pushing it back to 2021 to focus on development and working out bugs and stuff like that.
Cool. Well, no delay is ever bad, so good for them to doing that. I've never played a No More Heroes game, so I can't really speak on behalf of like being excited or anything for this thing. So I don't know. We'll see.
I've only played the first one, but it was pretty fun.
Okay.
From what I played, I think I just rented it.
Yeah, I think you did. Wasn't it for the Wii?
Yeah, it was for the Wii.
Okay. I think I remember you playing it.
I remember using your Wiimote as a cell phone and holding it up to your ear.
Oh yeah.
Someone talk because there's a little speaker on there.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
I would love for them to make. I forgot who made it, but Red Steel 3.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah.
Because Red Steel 2 on the Wii was kind of phenomenal.
Well, yeah, with that Wii Motion Plus that they added to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it added a lot of I guess, what would you say, better
swordplay,
yeah,
intricacy to the, I don't know, to the motion of the swordplay. It was really cool. I would love to see a third one.
Yeah, that'd be cool. What was that? Conduit? Did they ever make a sequel to that one?
They did.
Did they?
They made a Conduit too.
Was it good? As good as the original?
I never played it, so I can't
Oh,
speak
you
to
never?
its
I thought you.
quality.
Okay.
But
Conduit.
that was like the golden era of games, like a first-person shooters. Like there was that one. There was another one by High Voltage Software that was in development
Mm.
for the Wii, but it got canned.
The Wii.
I
I
don't know.
mean, as much as I dog on the Wii, it had some good stuff.
It had some really, really cool ideas that never really felt.
Like, can we get a Boomblocks remaster or something?
Yeah, boom. Yeah, I mean that was a good one
That
too.
was the Steven Spielberg produced game, I think, right?
It was. It
So,
was. That was
I mean,
the big.
that was a really fun game. But the most important, biggest news story of the week, Master Roshi is coming to DB Fighters, Dragon
Woo!
Ball Fighters.
Woo!
Well, now he was already announced, but they kept saying it's coming out September. They finally announced the date. Maybe it's September 18th,
That's a
Friday.
Friday.
It's going down. We're gonna be playing some Master
DBZ
Roshi.
day? Is it Saturday?
Saturday, yeah, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
So it's just Master Roshi. Any other versions of him coming out?
I mean, they've got like they've got like I'm sure there'll be a ton of different costumes and stuff you can unlock for your avatar that runs around in the hub world. But they've got tons of different skins or like it's really just color changes to the outfit he's wearing. But yeah, man, he looks like he's gonna kick some ass, and I'm ready. I'm ready to do it.
Oh god! If you play online, you're gonna be playing against Master Roshi for the next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah, that looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, and they still have 2 more fighters to announce.
2 more?
Yep, there's 5 total. So 2 more fighters to announce. I like Master Roshi was like the heavily rumored one. I don't know who else they could be really put into this game. I mean, there's still a lot of characters not in there, but that would fit well into the fighting. But yeah, excited to play Friday. Excited for more fighters news because that game is just love it.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
And you got a big weekend coming up with Mario Collection and Fighter Z.
Yep. Yeah. Probably. Definitely. I mean, we'll both be talking about Mario on next week's podcast. But yeah, I'll be talking about a little bit of Fighter Z and seeing how it compares the new character.
Speaking of character packs,
yeah,
Smash has only had 1 character announced out of their second. Second.
And who? It was the fighters, right? The arms girl.
Yeah, it was a Min.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't announced 4 more characters from Fire Emblem.
Whoa.
They can't. If they do another Fire Emblem character, people are gonna. I think that'll be like the end of 2020. Like people will just rage.
Cap off the year with it.
Well, isn't there a Smash tournament coming up in dedication to Mario?
There might be, but that would be a good place to show.
Maybe a new Mario character or something. Like, is Waluigi in the game? Or Wario's in the game? Maybe Waluigi would be kind of cool to add to the game.
Waluigi. What other games do they have? They could. They could add one of the champions from.
That would be cool. Or like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Or just fill in the rest of the 4 with those 4 champions.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Or maybe. Well, I was gonna think, because how are they? Link summons them in the game, right? Because they're dead.
Well, in Breath of the Wild, he does.
Yeah, so maybe I don't know.
But in Hyrule Warriors, they're alive.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it would be something Mario related if that tournament's coming soon. But
and it's the year of Mario.
Yeah, so I'm just ready for next year, man. 35th anniversary of Zelda. I hope we get something
juicy,
something big. Ocarina of Time remake. Let's go.
At this point, like I'm not expecting much from a Ocarina of Time remake, because based off of what they did to 64 and Sunshine, I can't imagine them like completely remaking Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, but I just think Ocarina of Time is like so much more nostalgic for people than Mario 64 is.
That's a
Like,
bold claim.
I think like
That's a
Ocarina
bold
of
claim.
Time. I mean, people still regard that as one of the greatest games of all time.
They do that for 64.
I don't know.
What does it? It's just a different feeling you get. Well, I guess it's like the first like adventure game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I enjoy Zelda more than I do Mario. It's just I like it better as a series. So maybe someone whose favorite series is Mario. I'm speaking blasphemy right now.
It might be.
But yeah, Ocarina of Time remake, man,
And
could be
that's all I
great.
want. But
Could be great.
I would also love to see Oracle of the Oracle games
Oh, I would, yeah,
and Minish Cap to come in some capacity.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. There's a lot they could pull from in their arsenal of older games. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, we talk about it all the time, but I don't know.
We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to this next year.
We do, yeah, we do. Lots of good stuff.
2020 didn't hit too hard, but 2021 it's coming in hot.
Yeah, it's coming hot and fast. Lots of good stuff to look forward to.
Hot and ready.
Yep. All right. Anything else you want to add to the news, sir?
That's gonna be it for me.
Okay, cool. All right, so that is going to wrap up the show. Nick, where can they follow us on Twitter?
It's I believe it's at Gaming WT Bros. And
Yeah,
where can they follow us on email?
gamingwiththebros@yahoo.com. So
All
yeah,
right.
you can so either one of those things you can send us questions, question of the week, anything. Ask us what our favorite games are, or what you're looking forward to in the coming months. Are you excited? Are you happy with what Nintendo showed this year? Are you ready for Mario Friday?
Yeah. Do you think the rumors of the 4K Switch are substantiated in any way? Are you excited about the new consoles?
Noodles, I appreciate the live follow. Thanks, man.
Wow, the live follow. Momentous.
Yeah. Hyrule Warriors is gonna be pretty cool.
I am way more pumped for that one than I was for Hyrule Warriors 1, and I loved that one.
Yeah, I mean that one came out, and there's been so many. I mean, obviously so many Warriors games, and then we had remember the Gundam Warriors games that came out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And when there's some what else? What other Warriors game was there? There was one more, I think.
Well, there's the Fire Emblem Warriors.
Fire Emblem Warriors. That's what it was.
Yeah,
okay.
that was a good. I like that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah, I mean this just looks, and the fact that it ties into Breath of the Wild is pretty cool. Like it's not its own separate story, because I mean the one for Hyrule Warriors was kind of like
it was a Garbo.
Yeah, it was not. It was a non-story kind of game.
Yeah, but this one, I think it's gonna do pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too. This thing looks pretty dope. So
pumped.
But yeah, we appreciate everyone that's been listening and downloading the show. Spread the word, spread to your friends. Leave us a review on your favorite podcasting platform of choice. And yeah, we will see y'all next week.
Yeah, have a great week.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.